We're going to go to squad and we're going to figure out what is Menace all about. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Victor's Wargaming and I usually upload a lot of videos about video games on the RTS genre, war games, simulators, which are tactical simulators as well, grand strategy, and milsims. So do yourself a favor, and if you like things like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you like my content, you can share these to others. There's no cost on subscribing to my channel, and it will help a lot. I am very passionate about this and I love what I'm doing here. So, welcome back and welcome everyone that is new. Okay, now here we have a tactical real-time tactics, turn-based tactics that is been the talk. It's been the talk right now for the RTS fans all over the world. Why is that? Well, because this real-time tactics has also a lot of elements from RPGs, and you can see that all of these characters also have very, very beautiful miniatures in here. The graphics are beautiful, the artwork is excellent. And why wouldn't you like this if it has planets and ships, right? So this is in distant future for mankind being colonizing other planets and stuff. You have factions, you have diplomacy, you can upgrade your own ship. Here in the demo, the only thing that you can do is to choose these characters. Obviously, we have more slots here for different other characters that you're going to be able to choose on the early access full version. So let's begin. We have here the character here. They have their own names. So we have Lim, Darby, Pike, Greyfinger, Sai, and here we have Rewa. This one is the only unit that has a different type. This one is a vehicle. So we're going to begin with Mr. Pike. So what we can do here, well, we have the character here, the name. Also we can remove and add to missions. You have the type. You have here the squaddies, because each member of the squad are called squaddies here. You can see that each of the squaddies have a name, and if you go and press this button, you're going to be able to add more squaddies. You can even change the name. For example, this one, Julian, you can name him Giuliano. There we go. So we have that. We have the home planet of each of those. So as I said, is a futuristic sci-fi world in which mankind has colonized other planets. Okay. And here we have the first main weapon, the secondary weapon, and the armor. Down here we have slots for, as it says here, we have slots for accessories down here. Here, depending on which type of armor you get another slot. Also, we have this thing here, which is supply. We're going to talk about supply here. And stats wise, we have Things such as armor, things such as accuracy, vision, concealment, detection, discipline, and hit points. For Mr. Edwin Pike, I'm going to choose the Improved Small Arms Protective Plating Class 4. And this includes another slot. So we're going to be doing here the Fragmentation Grenade, and also, no, you know what? I'm going to be doing this one, and I would, instead of the Fragmentation Grenade, which is not very useful, let's go for this thing here. Ephedrine Combat Drugs. This is like health. This is to restore health, and we're going to choose here the CMG50, which is a special infantry weapon, which is a machine gun. There we go. And I think that we're pretty good in here. So now let's move on with this area here, which are the promotions, which are perks. Basically, this is the perk selection. You have different tiers up to tier 4. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to go further from tier 4 in the full version, but for this we're going to go for Die Hard, which gives minus 50% to incoming damage when at or below 50% HP. You use promotion points here that I'm going to show you in a few moments. And I'm going to go for minus 35% to incoming suppression. And finally, we can go in tier 3, either Counter-Strike, Bags and Belts, or Stewborn. No AP lost from being suppressed. Bags and Belts expand accessory slots by +1, and shoot back at an attacker here with Counter-Strike. I think I'm going to go for this one. Basically, I cannot choose that one because it is costing 40. Okay, so never mind. And the other thing that you can do is to demote. So you're going to be using again this promotion points that, as you can see here, it says on the tooltip, promotion points are used to promote any of your leaders in rank, allowing you each time to pick an additional perk for them. The higher a leader's rank, the more promotion points their next promotion costs. Promotion points are earned by completing missions. So we're going to choose now Mrs. Psy. Let us see here. Wait a second. Let's choose from her. We're going to change this one to tier 1. Let's see what we have here. Why did I choose Mrs. Psy? It's because just randomly I just choose her just because. So we want to spend this promotion point on her. So we're going to go Tank Buster. By the way, if we're going to choose Tank Buster, I think this one is good. Do we have for him Tank Buster? You know what? Tank Buster looks amazing, and I think, let's see if he can do Tank Buster. No. It depends on each of the characters, which type of perk can you get. For her, we have Command, Scout, Take Aim, Cloak, gives more concealment, stuff like that, you know. Tank Buster is looking good, plus 25% damage and armor penetration against vehicles. So I'm going to promote her, and also you can see that now she is a corporal. The same here, we can see Pike being the sergeant, and the guys that haven't been upgraded with any other perk, they're Lance Corporal. With Cody Greyfinger, I'm going to choose the rocket launcher, and take note, you have here this, but for example, this one is grayed out because we have chosen this for Pike. So now you're not able to choose this for this one. So unless you have some sort of a thing that increases the amount of armor that you can get, or perhaps you can get or find another set of armor, I'm not sure, but right now we cannot choose this one. We're going to go for the class 3 MIB, and let's take for him the infantry accessory Wolfgar disposable AT launcher. Also, what I'm going to do here is to take explosive charge. There we go. And I think we can go for demolition expert plus 50% damage against structures and buildings. Oh, we can't. Never mind. Okay, we're fine here. You can see that each of them have different symbols here. You're going to see why in a few moments. So the last thing that we're going to be doing is choosing Rewa, and we're going to choose the AATV modular ATV chassis. This one is an armored all-terrain vehicle, that's why the AATV, and is armored to protect against most small caliber weapons while being quick and maneuverable on all terrain types. So we're going to choose this one. Have plenty of slots here, perhaps more of those. And what is this? Smoke launchers. This is going to be very, very handy. You're going to see why. So as I was saying, you have also here this cubes. The cubes are supply, so you have a supply limit for each mission. So you're going to see that. We're going to add her to mission. It was not added to the mission, so now we go to the mission select, and we're going to find ourselves selecting this one. This is the maximum amount of supply points that you have, and this works like, for example, you cannot go here and say, oh, start mission. No, because you have to either choose this one or this one. Now, important thing here is that, let's say that we choose this one and we manage to pass the mission. So then we're going to be, the path here to these other two are going to be opened. And then we can go to the last mission, which is this one. Okay? Defeat pirate force. So if we are to choose this one and we bid this one, we cannot choose this one. So that's something to take into account. This is going to be generated each time you load, and I think this is going to be the same for different planets as you go in the full version. And another important thing to note here is that here we only have one faction, which are the pirate force. Those are the only enemies that we're going to be facing here. Okay, so this is the one that we're going to be doing here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the channel. Make sure to watch the other videos if you like my content. So let's get on with a small boarding commando took over crucial ground to air missile systems to secure approaching pirate landing vessels. Send out a detachment to seize and hold the site and bring the air defenses back online. So the objectives are to secure the target acquisition radar and secure the launcher battery. We're going to get a couple of rewards here: modular vehicle light, and also we're going to get enemy supply points reduced by 15%. In this case, we're going to get, if we are to do that, vehicles get repaired 25 to 33% between missions, and 1 to 2 defects gets removed. Okay, I prefer this one. Okay, so let's play the mission. So when you hit that button, you are going to see this thing here. Okay, we see different enemies here. Here are the details in which we see the objectives again. We have things that are, for example, daytime, dawn, morning, whatever, and we have weather as well. You can see here that we have to capture this, and this is the deployment area. So you have different stuff here. For example, intelligence level. The better the intelligence level, the better information you have eventually. So for example, here we know that we have pirates here according to the intelligence. We have a chain gun team, which is a truck with a, it's like the same for Riwa here, this AATV. We have also here another mounted, which are pirates mounted, and well, basically we have 3 mounted stuff here, which is going to be tough. Good thing is that if you are to change your mind in this screen, you can, for example, go and okay, there's plenty of armored vehicles here, so we need more stuff like this projectile rocket launcher, or stuff like this one, like the AT launcher. Also, you would need a lot of stuff that destroys vehicles. We have here this is the autocannon, and this is much more powerful, as you can see. This one here, the autocannon, allows us to get more armor damage, so I think I'm going to be using this one, because this gets much more 100% armor penetration in comparison with this one, right? Armor penetration, we have 70 with the M6 CMG, but 100 with this one. So definitely this is going to be much more useful for us. Okay, so we're going to be choosing this because we have plenty of armored vehicles here, and also we have over here another chain gun, and here it says that plenty of trucks here, scavengers. These are trucks in which you're going to see the enemies mounted inside the trucks. So there we go. Basically what you can do is to grab this thing and you just place it and deploy it wherever you want. Let's say like this. The general here has the symbol. So for example, the general is going to be here in the center, and this one here, she's going to be here in the front. More likely like this. I'm just showing you how you can do that. Okay, so you have here the utilized supply, which is the loadout, and you have a maximum here. Pretty good. So for example, here we can choose, let's say, this one here, which is another squad automatic weapon, is among the most common light machine guns. We can select this for her, and also we can go and add for him perhaps this one, and for her we're going to add the sniper rifle. More things that we can do is to add here more bullets and stuff, so we're going to go for ammunition bag. We're going to add with him another magazine pouches, and that's it. Another thing that you can do is to increase the squaddies here. So that's what I'm going to be doing. We're going to go maximum for squaddies here. You can see any time that I go and I add more squaddies is going to add definitely more for the loadout here. There we go. Perfect. We're perfect here, so let's go.
0311 has landed and continuing on foot. Keep it tight by the books.
Okay, so how this works? Well, it is a score-based, as you can see. Beautiful units here. You can rotate here and you can see all of the units, all of the small soldiers, the small squaddies here. They look awesome, handsome, beautiful. A lot of effort has been put in detailing these small units here. And also something that I like is that they look not exactly realistic and not exactly as toys, so they basically look something in between, like toy soldiers, like small miniatures. That's pretty much what I like about it, and the fact that it's tactical thing. So there you go. Secure the target acquisition radar here and secure the launcher battery. We know that there are something around here. Capture here and capture here. We have the fog of war, like in any other strategy game. Complete black and complete non-black, and here we have grayed out as well. So we have here the so-called minigun strafing, that it is going to be like an airstrike that you're going to ask from the ship that is on the planet. As it says there, the dropship will perform a strafing run that hits 5 tiles with suppressive minigun fire. And also we have a missile here, an unguided missile strike. So we have also indirect fire support, and you see is limited to 1 uses. It is also going to tell you how many uses do you have, if you need a line of sight or stuff like that, or if also cost action points. You can see down here the action points is as per usual based on action points. In here you have concealment and protection from other stuff that you see on the scene. For example, in here, if I zoom in, you can see boulders. It adds an 80 of armor and stuff. This one, which is, because this is a bigger one, then you have 90% of that. Each of these guys, you can select them like this, or going in this part, or you can also choose them. And for example, you double click and it's going to show you where they are. So as always, double click here. Now we're here with Corporal Sai, and here you have as well, for example, suppressive fire. You have here the shoot, 2 shots fire from the carbine, the sent over all distances, both poor damage and armor penetration. It also says plenty of information about hit point damage, armor penetration, suppression, and elements hit. Now, suppression is very important here. You need to be sure that you are suppressing the enemy, and the enemy will hit the ground, so you will be able to move. Suppression is king in here, and it's very important. So without further ado, without further explanation, let's experience Menace here in the channel.
What?
Okay, let's begin. Something that I like about the vehicle is that you have the rotation, which do not cost any single action point. So here we have the small vehicle here. Also, you see down there in the lower right side, you can see that this thing is a compound unit in which you have different sections, so you can hit the sides, the rear, or the front. You can hit the turret as well. So it's a compound unit, which is something very interesting here. Compound unit here. So take that into account. Weather, it's a sandstorm, and let's say, for example, here we can see as well the weather is a sandstorm. A heavy sandstorm is holding over the area, blowing up sand and dramatically reducing vision. Reduces vision range and detection by 1 and accuracy by 5%, and also increases movement costs by 2 AP per tile. Also here on the moving vehicle is easier to spot. This affects lowers concealment until the vehicle's next turn. And also here, ammo case, increase all weapon uses by 50% with a minimum of 2. So you can see different things that the unit has over here. A lot of interesting information here. Then you have here the armor here. So you have 2 bars for the health and armor, hit points and the armor. And if you just hover over the element that you want, is going to show you a lot of stats and interesting stuff. Names and supply stuff, everything. Pretty solid, pretty nice. So let's move. We're pretty much here in the open, if you already noticed this. So let's move all of the units. By the way, right now that I have moved this one, I have to end the turn. Okay. Let's have a look here. You and the enemy take alternate turns acting with units on the field until all units have ended their turn for this round. Once all units have ended their turn, a new round begins and the process starts over. So you see here, number 1, turn number 1. And then you see this is the Marines, the TCR Marines, which is the faction that we are right now controlling here. The most feared fighting force in all of the core worlds. And then we have the pirates here. Okay, so let's end the turn.
Sir.
No pirates on spot, so their turn was basically ignored. And now we can start moving our guys here. Like this. So I'm going to send them here so I can have a little bit of protection.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, as quickly as I can, I'm going to place them here. I think I can I can move this one here near the other, near the vehicle, I believe.
Ready, Major.
That'll do.
Eyes open.
You see that? If you double click very quickly, you're just moving them like this. Round 2. Okay. Once you spot the pirate or the opponent, then you're going to have to wait for the movement of the enemy. So send this guy here, and we're going to send her over here so we can have a better look of the place that we are supposed to capture.
Sir.
Apparently there's no one here to be seen. So
Yep.
let's take this guy's here. Okay.
Sir.
And this guy's here.
Yeah.
Let's bring... by the way, you cannot stack on the same square.
Yeah. On it.
This is something that I was not aware of. Okay, so you just end the turn there and send these guys here. There we go. So we're now being protected here by this boulders.
What?
Okay, now let's try to see something here. Let's see if we can bring ourselves here. And for some reason this one speaks a different language. Okay, let's move here. Risky move, risky move.
Sir.
Okay. Let's bring all of these guys here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orders?
Eyes open. Moving to waypoint. What are they?
Okay. So in here, let us move over here.
I can kill from anywhere.
Do we have here a contact here? No. We don't have contacts yet.
Everything is still quiet, Major.
So
Yeah. Being agile.
You bet.
let's bring them here.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the first contact. This is the pirate scavenger on trucks, and they're now.
Got visual on targets.
I think they have spotted the vehicle here. Now, let me think what we're going to do here, because this is going to be important. You can see that we cannot choose this one. All of these guys are out of the turn, so there's only one possibility: Lim
Orders.
and Darby.
Orders?
Okay. Now let's move him. Do we have a target here? No. We're not able to shoot them here.
On our way.
So let me show you something. You move here. Eventually we're going to have a slight
Heart.
oh my god. What was that? They're trying to shoot this one. These are pirate scavengers, okay? They missed the shot, but they destroyed this. Now, these are ruins, as you can see. I need to move her out of here, but right now I cannot do that. Interesting to note is that right now that I'm sitting here, I'm capturing it. You can see on the square, in the black square, in the lower right hand, you can see that it says in green capturing. Okay, so one thing that you can do in this case, we're going to go for this, guys. Let me send them here. We don't have enough action points right now, but now we can use all of them. So this is very, very difficult because, okay, let's see. These are pirate scavengers, and they have 30 for armor, right? These are loose groups of outlaws armed with various weapons and possibly under the influence of illegal substances. Let's have a look at them. They are like, you know, stuff like that. So they came in here with this pirate scavenger truck, which they use as a carrier, and it doesn't have any weapons. So you can also, if you see those military watchtowers, you can put your units inside and you can go up in here. Let's remember that
keep it going.
suppression is very important. So for example, in here I can use, for example, deploy smoke. Deploy smoke is an area, it has an area effect, and it is going to make any area that the smoke goes, the enemy is not going to be able to penetrate that, and they are going to lose line of sight. We use 20 action points to do that, and is limited for 2 uses. But I think that the best thing for us is to use the autocannon salvo. So because this is a high caliber, and we can definitely shoot this thing, right? Shoot this enemy. Now another thing that you have to understand is that you have also, like in any other war game, you have defense for each side of the vehicle. So in front of the vehicle, as you can see down there in the image of the armored vehicle, you see 110 in the front, 90 at the sides, and 80 at the rear. So it's important to use the vehicle rotation, so we are facing them, okay, with the most strong section of our vehicle. And now we shoot.
What's your problem?
Now it didn't do anything. We just used 40 AP, so we can use again the autocannon salvo. Now they are wavering.
Someone else look.
They are suppressed, and they're wavering as well. They're going to go down, they're going to hit the ground, and they're going to start like wavering over here, like almost about to rout. Okay, after that we cannot do anything else, so we end the turn.
I got the aim of a
Okay,
Ricard.
wait a second.
Sir.
They just shot us here, but I think they missed. You can see here, they missed. It was this guy. Some of these guys have an RPG, so that's the reason they have missed. Still capturing here. Now we have condition unaffected. This is Sergeant Pike. So here you can see Sergeant Pike. There you have him. So what I'm going to do, you can also do throw grenade and stuff like that. We have also this option, which is order the squad to keep low, get into a defensible formation, and deploy any heavy weaponry. While the squad is deployed like this, it cannot move. Let's remember that. You cannot move if you deploy the squad. Deploy them means that they are going to lay low, and you can use heavy weapons. However, we're not going to do that. It's interesting because if you don't move very quickly, they start to do noises like that. So we're going to use this as cover. As you can see here, it says that it's a cargo container. So I'm gonna send these guys here. Good. Still have 23 action points, which is not enough for us to be able to shoot. Okay. Let's remember here that each of the squads or the squaddies have different weapons. Depending on the weapon, for example, 2 shots, fire from the carbines and stuff like that. in here you can see that our fire a sweeping salvo at a target area to suppress the enemy. Definitely it is going to be inaccurate, but it's going to suppress the enemy either way. That's with the CMG50. So I think that in this position it is going to be good to lay low, because we have still enough action points. And here we have more enemies incoming, more contacts.
Up for it.
Okay, let's remember that with him we have the AT, so we can shoot AT rocket at the target and dispose of the launcher. We have also with him deploying explosives, because we have explosive charges. And we have also this thing here, the 100mm diameter portable anti-tank launcher. This is going to be useful for anti-tank, and we're going to be seeing here very soon. So let's bring... I don't want to expose this guys, and we're very, very exposed in here, as you can see. So I'm going to send this guys here. And right now I think that it was best. It is better if we move them here, because here we're going to have cover. There we go.
On all sides, I will continue to fight from another position.
Now they didn't miss because they're very close, so now we were hit here. Okay, she is retreating because of the heavy fire, so she has shell shock. They have shell shocked Mrs. Rewa. Now I have lost control of her, basically, as far as I understand. So now we have Mrs. Corporal Jen Zai. Okay, let's move here because I want to be protected here. I don't want to be in the open, so let's run in here. It is very important to find cover right now.
Orders.
Okay, and then with him, I think here is going to be a good position. So let's run over there. To maintain your squaddies alive is something that is very important here. So from here, I think we can use this. So I'm going to lay low. So as you can see, if I do this again, I'm going to use action points again. We have this, the sniper, or we can try to suppress them, which we can't because we don't have line of sight in here. Okay, but I think we can do this, and I'm going to try to hit some of those. I don't know if it has anything to do with the one that you choose here, but I'm going to try to hit this one.
Sights are sharp.
One guy's dead. I think I'm going to do the next one again. Hopefully we're going to hit the rocket launcher guy. And they are suppressed. Good. That's amazing. Okay, now again with the general here, let's remember that we have a grenade here. We can suppress them. These guys are already suppressed, as you can see. The specialist is disabled, it says here, but they are suppressed as well. Okay, so we can, of course, shoot at them. And now they're going to become pinned down. So they're going to hit the ground. They cannot do anything here. So now we can move. So we stand and we move. So we can get a little bit more of a look in here. Perfect.
What?
Okay. Oh my god. They're still hitting at these guys. And they decided to hit our pike here as well. There are some of them that are still alive, and we can see that there's a rocket launcher still alive in here. She is still lost, but at least she's alive. Okay. Now it's time to bring these guys down. So I think I'm going to move. Let me move here. Why not? Why not move here? This is going to be a good position because, well, we just depleted all of the... Oh my god, we have contacts here and we're suppressed in here.
Let's get them some help.
Even pinned down.
Moving.
Yeah, okay. At least we're still alive. These guys are still alive.
Been waiting on you.
Trying to shoot at this guy.
Orders?
Okay, now we have more contacts here. Here we have one. And we have a potential machine gun here. I think this is a vehicle. Sadly, we cannot move this guy because she's like completely out of control. Good that they are hitting the ground here. So let's see what we can do here. We're going to use Mr. Lim. Okay. And I can approach here.
Get to cover.
We have very, very good cover here. And hopefully we're going to be able, no, we're not able to do anything else, but at least they are covered there. These guys are as well are well covered here, but we need to hit something here. We don't know what it is that we see here, or what it is what we're dealing with from here, but let's see. Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, I think we can try to shoot at these guys from here. And we missed. Because it's very
You got a flag.
far away. Oh my god. Okay, let's see what happens now.
What?
Oh, finally, we have control of this. So, sadly, we cannot move back in here. But, I'm gonna tell you what I can do. I can use the smoke. So, I have two options. I use 40, I have 80. So I can use the smoke 20. I'm pretty sure we can use it here. He is here, so I'm going to cover our captain here. And the other thing that I'm going to cover is going to be here. And interesting is that we cannot see as well because we have covered ourselves, but at least I'm just going to, we don't have line of sight there, but at least we can move and move away from the danger here.
Reassess the situation, Major.
Yes, reassess the situation. We're very, very exposed in here. So let's remember, these guys are, let me show you here. These guys are pinned down, apparently. They're pinned down, so the only thing that we can do is to crawl. You see this? So we can crawl in here. Are we crawling here? No, basically we can't. Condition pinned down. I can use this, which is combat drugs, which is going to get us a little bit more of health. But let's move with this one. I cannot move with this one, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, now let us move. I think I'm going to be moving here.
All right.
Yeah, they cannot see us. Where do they come?
Yeah?
Okay. Let's bring these guys here.
Hey, I got something here.
Something happened there? Okay, I'm going to flank them here. Go up. You lose action points by doing that, by the way. But at least I'm going to be able to see what is
Orders.
happening here. We're exposed in there. I think they are here. So definitely we'll go here. Look at that. Okay, now we have a little bit more of control with this. We see enemies here, but I don't like this one because this one is a pilot chain gun truck. You can see that this is like the World War One armored vehicles that have a turret at the top. So yeah, definitely I think I'm going to be moving here. So I'm going to use here as protection. Also, I'm going to be able what is going on here, but I want to shoot at that. So there we have. It says that we have a good accuracy, full armor penetration, which I think I'm going to use.
Grind those dogs down.
And okay, we cannot do anything else. Yeah, he decided to shoot at the truck, not at this guys. I think. Oh, there he's trying to suppress this guy here.
Situation still kinetic, Major.
Okay, there we go. Secure the launcher battery. We're securing it. And then we have to secure the target acquisition radar here. Okay, let's go and move. Let's remember that we have an enemy here. You don't want to deal with that, right? Because we know there's something here. So right now there's not much that I can do.
Redlining components.
Engine destroyed, steering damaged.
Yep.
Of course. Now it's time for this guy to do its work here. So what I'm going to do is to... You see this one? Oh, by the way, I can shoot at that one here and destroy it. It has poor accuracy because we have this thing in front of us. So I will say that attacking this guy is going to be the best thing.
Landing.
Why? Because I want to suppress them. But I'm not managing. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Now, poor thing here, this guy is engine destroyed and steering damaged. This means that this guy cannot move. At least I can shoot. Okay, I can shoot. Let's bring these guys. These guys are pinned down here. Very, very bad situation we're in. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is to bring these guys here. Definitely that.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah?
you cannot go into the same tile. No, not here. I'm going to go here. Okay, there we go. We're shooting at those guys. Oof, we're still exposed in here. So let's just move them there. They're trying to shoot at us in here. We can ask for help here, by the way, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. Right now, these guys have to move and crawl. Have the possibility to crawl here, which is going to be the best thing. So let's crawl into the smoke here. Oh my god, look at that.
We've got movement.
As we got movement, at least we have these guys here. That's good.
Enemy movement.
Okay, perfect. So let's bring these guys here so we can have a little bit of cover here, and let's shoot at this guy. Oh, the specialist is disabled now. And they're magnificently suppressed.
What is it freaking worth? Really?
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
now. I cannot move. Let's remember. She's still alive. She looks very tough. But I can shoot. That's the thing I can do, and I can do this. Good accuracy, and I think this one is going to be better. We started a small fire, but I can shoot at these guys as well and simply suppress them or destroy them. At least this one is now. Now, crew injured, and there's a small fire. Perfect. So, there you go.
She was cheap. Anyway.
Ooh, we just lost one squaddy here. Not good. We lost one squaddy here. You can see here. Oh, we lost more than one. We lost 3 squaddies here. This one's dead. This one's dead. This one's dead. We need to fix this problem. Because if we don't, we're going to lose more people. Okay. Let's see. We have these guys here. It's pretty easy. We have more here. We're about to destroy this one. This
Sir.
is the commander. Can you smoke? Let's remember. Oh. Throw the smoke grenade, which is fantastic. So, I think this is good. Medium accuracy.
Advance opportunity.
Yes, of course, they are suppressed. Yeah, now, let's do again.
Flank while they're suppressed.
They're wavering, pinned down. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now, let's see what they do. They're going to throw something here. They missed. Okay, another one.
Major,
Suppressed.
conditions are worsening down here.
Suppressed.
We are pinned.
Yeah, we're pinned. At least you don't... You're still alive. This is what I'm going to do. I'm still having here poor accuracy. Not good. But I can move here. No. No. Let's do this. I think we're going to have full armor penetration. I think I'm going to do this one. Okay, we cannot do anything else.
Could use a hand here.
Did we lose someone here? No. Still alive. Now they're pinned down. Good. Not good at all. They're pinned down. There's nothing they can do. We can try to crawl in here. Why not? If we don't crawl, these guys are going to continue shooting at us. Tough situation. Tough situation. Now this one. These guys must move away from the situation. We have lost 3 men. I don't want to lose anyone else in here.
We are victored!
I think this is the moment in which we use... Let's see. It's a frag grenade here. So we shoot at this guys here. Yeah, I think I can do that. 70. Okay, 70. Let's 50. I won't be able to. I won't be able to do anything else if I move here. I'm gonna move. Gonna move here. Gonna move here and deploy. He's running away.
I hear you.
No. I can shoot at this guys from here, I think.
Yeah, try that in space!
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, now we have to deal with these guys here. But you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot
Fire
them
mission
down here.
underway.
In the meantime, we need to know what is happening here. So this is what I'm going to do.
Hey! Not cool!
Pin down there. There we go.
Taking fire! Casualties, Major.
Okay, we have another one here. Who died here?
We are under heavy fire!
Doc. Doc died here. Heavy fire.
Ah, they're shooting us!
Now all of these things that they have something that is blocking their line of sight and stuff, and they have protection here, concealment. All of those things have an effect on accuracy and stuff. Okay,
Gang
there they
here.
go.
I'm
They're
keeping
here.
my head down.
Yeah, we're keeping the head down here. Why? Because we can move. By the way, here. Why not?
Rocket!
We missed.
Getting frustrated!
We missed. Okay. Let's see if I can do the following. Let's see if I can do this. I don't have enough. So we have to go down here.
Still under heavy fire.
Okay. 2 guys dead in here. Pretty sure that we're going to be able to... we cannot move too much. That was a miss, okay. Bad situation.
Losing men.
Yeah, of course you're losing, man. We're pinned down here. Pinned down here. You know? Pinned down here. And we are not suppressing them here. There we go, that's the... That was the thing that we
Bring
needed.
it in, tight!
Heavy fire here.
We have KIA.
Another KIA. But we continue. Oh, no. This is this time for this. So this is him. Let me see. This is a smoke grenade. So we need to make them
Everything
waver.
suddenly sucks.
So of course, and we're going to do this. Cannot get them. At least we secure this area. We have more enemies here. Okay, let's see. We're going to suppress
Things are going
Mr.
askew.
Greyfinger.
God damn, they got solid grouping.
Yeah, you know that. So let's go ahead and let's do this thing.
Rocket!
Need that rocket to do damage.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time for this.
They're nothing!
Let's get the hell out of here!
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, that's a good pog.
Of course.
We are under heavy fire!
In here. Let's try to see this if I can do that.
I can't get through that cover!
Just freaking missed that.
103rd receiving fire!
Don't worry, they'll get there.
Who's that? Okay, so. Still, these guys are wavering. I can do this. And I can do this again. I can maintain them wavering. Okay, hit the
I
ground.
ain't going nowhere.
Oh, you're not. Oh my god.
Distance.
That's
Sir.
not funny. So we're going here. Run. We're still alive. See this? Suppression. And here is where we can see suppression represents a unit's performance degradation both physically and mentally due to being attacked. A suppressed unit is forced to deploy for increased defense and has its accuracy reduced by 50% and its AP reduced by 30%. A pinned down unit is forced to lie down for increased defense cannot act, and has its vision reduced by 50%. Now, another interesting thing, suppression is reduced by 1 level at the end of each turn. Some units, like machines, are immune to suppression altogether. And because they are suppressed, they have reduced vision. Okay, that's something to take into account. Even though we don't know we don't see them, we know that they are there. So now I can still get this guys here. I think is going to be low accuracy, that one. So if I move, I think I'm going to still do that. Let me see if I am able. I'm still doing that. I think I'm going to go like this, and we have to move here, I think. Okay, they are wavering. Now let's try this.
Major, keep your eyes on this Marine.
That was fun. These poor guys are in a very tough situation.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to help you. I cannot even get them. Okay, where are we?
Sir.
So let us. No, cannot do that. I shoot here.
Trained him
Dead.
well, Major.
Dead. Still, we have those guys there, so I'm going to do this. See if I can reach here. No, I can't. Tough situation, right? Tough situation. Let me see, can I? That's it. These guys are in a very, very dire
Keeping my head
situation.
down.
Let's see. I think we're talking about... Who are them? 81st? The 81st?
Yeah.
Which one is the 81st? Is the one with Liam here. Just Liam and other 3 guys are alive in here. We need to destroy these guys. I don't want to use this one, but I think it's going to be necessary.
Coordinates received.
Because if not, these guys are going to kill our friends here. So
Getting to cover.
okay, we still have here a couple of them. Let's try to freaking these guys here.
I'm keeping my head down.
Okay. Still.
God damn, they got solid grouping.
Let's see if I can do something like this again.
Let's do this.
I think we finished with this. Okay, now. This is going to deplete all of my... Yeah, I think it's going to deplete all of my points, but I need to stand up and move
Catching a
here.
corner.
Let's do it. Everything for Liam.
This home yet?
Yeah, they're missing.
Yeah.
They're missing. Oh my god, I don't have more ammo here. All uses are spent. I'm stuck here.
Sir.
Okay. Finally, I think I can help those guys. Let me move here. Stand up, move here.
Move out.
This is the sergeant, so he has to do something.
Keeping my head down.
Yeah, let's go like this. Let's go. Still.
By fire mission underway.
There we go.
Hoorah, Major!
Yeah, finally. Finally, man. We still have... Oh no, these guys are still alive. So I'm sending these guys here.
Finding cover.
We need to capture this area.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Ah, she's stuck here. Okay, let's go. That was really a tough situation, to be honest.
Move into cover!
Yeah.
Still under heavy fire!
Okay, these guys were almost obliterated.
Moving!
These are the only guys that are alive. At least they are alive. Okay. Okay, where do I move? We're blocked in here. The only way we can do it is here, I think.
Moving to cover.
I hear you.
Sir,
Okay. Here. Now, by the way, here.
seeking cover!
We need to see if we have more enemies. There you go. We have more. So, there we go. We don't see anything there. Okay. Let's do
Yeah.
that. Here. I'm not able to go through here because we have a fence here, right? Could take this place. This could be a good thing, but if I move here, then I'm going to be hit by these guys. I would need to use... this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here. Yeah, if I'm going to do that, I need to suppress here. Just like that.
Yeah.
And start moving troops here.
Get there
This one
yesterday.
goes here.
Orders!
Go there. You're going to stay here. You're very, very battered. Can I shoot a grenade here? Oh, that's good. I can destroy the fences like that. Why not destroying the fence here?
Grenade!
I'm gonna
this.
need the other one here. Let's go here.
I hear you.
Sir!
Let's see what I can do here. Throw the sticks here. So we can approach here. This is risky, but I have to do it. They don't know I am there, so... Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Now here.
Orders?
Can you use the grenades they have, the grenade launcher to deal with this situation?
Let's do this.
Run. There we go.
Yeah?
Sir!
Okay. Let us just... let us just move here.
Attention! Moving to cover.
Where are them? They're here? I don't know. I'm staying here.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Can you throw a grenade here? No, you can't. But you know what? This guy can. This guy can do this. And this guy can do this as well.
Yeah.
Excellent, and now I can move. So, let's move straight in here. We're going to deal with these guys.
Yeah?
Shall we go here?
Looks good.
I think. Now I can see. So I can secure the area.
Orders?
Good.
Hustle 103rd.
Good.
Yeah?
Sir.
Okay, that's it. Are we doing this?
Sitrep, EMP.
Haha, there you are. There you are. Bad movement here. Bad movement.
Yeah.
Okay, bad movement here. I need to go there quickly.
Hoofing it.
We need to close that.
Yeah.
We need to go there quickly.
Orders.
Let's bring this guys here.
Yeah.
So he can open there. Let us bring this
Go.
guys here.
Go.
This is going to get nasty.
Let's do this.
It's going to get nasty, trust me.
Sweating.
Yes, of course, suppressed. Are they shooting us?
Better you than me.
No, they are not shooting us. Now I can't do that. Goodbye.
They're pinned.
We're pinned, and I don't think we will be able to go out from here.
Yeah.
But I can do this. I can do this for sure. Grenade. It costs the same. No, I think I'm going to do this. Either way, I'm going to do this.
Nice grouping.
Okay.
Yeah?
Now we have those guys here. Let me go here. They're trapped.
Orders. Move it, Marines.
Good.
Yeah?
Okay,
Sir.
that's it. We're going to finish this.
Hoorah.
Now, just finish with this. They're pinned down.
Yeah.
And finally, goodbye.
Got a few in them. Yeah, that's good.
That's it. Oh, still have some of them.
Yeah.
That's it.
This one was a good hire, Major.
Let's make our revenge here.
Orders.
They have to avenge all of the fallen.
Let's do this.
All done here, Major.
That's it. Mission accomplished. Okay. Large trinkets. So, you can choose in between this and this. So I'm going to choose this one. I can see that in this screen you can see the kill count for each of them. Let me see here. Casualties, there we go. Killed squaddies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We rescued 3 and we lost 8. So now you can see that we have the arrow here, but if you go here we see that we have lost 8 squaddies here. So that's the thing. If you lose the squaddies, you cannot get them. You can of course go in here and recruit more squaddies, but you have, for example, in here in the demo, you have a certain amount of squaddies that you can recruit. Let's say, for example, this. So there you go. So it's important to maintain your squad alive. In this case, we're going to go for this, and I think we're done with that because we have other 2 here. There we go. Fantastic, right? So it's looking very nice. The fact that you lose your squaddies, sorry, and all of these situation with every single mission is different. Some missions are to, like this one, that you capture stuff. Other missions are that you have to rescue civilians. There's a lot of dynamic situations happening here. So I can see that if you add the fact that you have ships, starships, and you go to other planets and you have resources and stuff like that, I think this is this RTS is doing a very, very good job. Judge by yourself, and I just wanted to show you the demo so you can think if you're going to support the developer in the early access. Judge by yourself. This was MENACE in Victus Wargaming. See you in the next one.